It's a playoff semi-finals today. Nothing else to say. Let's get straight into it. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Sons of the Rock. I'm Nick from SonickFM. This is episode number 15 and it's playoff semi-final today. Nothing much has happened since the last episode. I pretty much just hit continue a couple of times until we got to the game, the first leg against Queen's Park. So we'll just get straight into the game. And this is the team that we're putting out for the game. Same team that we put out in the last game of the season against Airdrie. They played well, they got a good result for us, but I didn't really see the need to make any changes. So we've got Zabret in goals, Gavia, Megget, McGeever and Knight at the back, Kirkpatrick and Carswell in the middle of the park, with Ross and Frizzell as the wide players behind Moffat and Dangana. So again, do need a big performance today from the big players, the likes of Ross, Dangana, Moffat, McGeever and Megget at the back as well, and Zabret in goals. Megget didn't play particularly well in the last game, but he's been really solid all season. As you can see, he's on a 7.1 average rating for the season. So, not going to drop him just because of one bad performance. So, we are apparently the underdogs for this game, as kickoff is here, and we have a highlight straight from kickoff. McGeever with the ball, gives it out to Knight, gets it back from him, plays it, or tries to play it over the top, looking for Frizzell, but it's cut out by the Queen's Park winger, McBake, and he comes forward, gives it back to Dixon. Dixon's pass is cut out though by Ethan Ross. Moffat's driving forward now. He's got Ross and Gavia both outside him and Dangana ahead of him, but he goes himself. And the shot from range is straight at the keeper. Could probably have done better there, used maybe Dangana ahead of him or one of the players out wide to then get himself into a better position. 10 minutes in now and we have a throw in for Queen's Park. They're passing the ball about on the left hand side and nobody seems to be closing down. As the ball comes into the box and Gavia misses the header and it goes all the way back to Manny Perez, who's able to fire it in from the back post. Well, the back post-ish. We see the ball comes in from Douglas. Gavia just completely loses Perez and misses the ball, misses the interception, and Perez is there to knock it home. Suspicions of offside? I think Gavia's trying to step up, but doesn't step up quick enough. I'm going to try and encourage the team then. Well, 15 minutes in, and it's again a throw in for Queen's Park, but the header forward finds Moffat. Moffat trying to find Kirkpatrick, but he just plays it straight to Queen's Park man. What is he doing? He's broke through there and then he scuffs his shot wide. What was Moffat doing there? He has not had a great start to the game. It's a couple of shots he's had, neither of which have been particularly good. Pass there for Kirkpatrick, played him into trouble. It's Queen's Park that are coming forward now, 27 minutes into the game. Ball over the top for Anderson. Anderson's through one-on-one with the keeper, but Zabret does well to get a hand to it and put it wide for the corner. Corner coming in now from Douglas. Zabret claims that out there. Well played, Gregor Zabret. Good goalkeeping. Right, 35 minutes in. According to the match stats, as Trafford heads over from a corner, according to the match stats, it's been a pretty even game so far. But all the highlights seem to be going Queen's Park way. Although McGeever, that's what you want to see. Free kick in from Ross from the left-hand side. McGeever gets up, nods it down. The ball, I think, maybe hit the post there. McGeever, keeper got a hand to it, which took the momentum out of it, and Megget followed up at the back post to slot it in to make it one each. That is much better. Queen's Park have had slightly more of the possession, but in terms of chances, I think we're just edging it. So a big second half coming up. Gavia is having a nightmare game. I think he's going to be coming off shortly. We need a big second half here. Megget, absolutely dominant and winning that. Moffat has the ball now. He plays it into the box for Frizzell, and Adam Frizzell, it's only his 8th goal of the season. There have been times where he has just not played well at all, but he's popped up there to give us the goal that gives us the lead. Dumbarton 2, Queen's Park 1 after 50 minutes of this first leg. Moffat does well. What a ball in there to find Frizzell. Frizzell just almost from the penalty spot. That was an absolute beast of a ball from Moffat. Just over 60 minutes in. Govia and Carswell, neither of them are playing really well. So Govia's going to come off for Kitongo. And Carswell is going to come off for Forbes. Get some fresh legs on in the middle of the park in the form of Forbes. And Ross is now tired. So I think what we're going to have to do is take him off and bring Cox on there. Cox can play as the inverted winger, so we'll keep him in that role. 15 minutes left to go. Got a free kick now from Forbes. He floats it in for Frizzell. Adam Frizzell sneaks in at the back post to knock it home for his second of the game. And it's 3-1 now. This is much, much better. I told you that the momentum from the Airdrie win would be massive. And it has been. Queen's Park took the lead, but we've done fantastically to come back. 3-1 now. 10 minutes left to play. And we have a corner from Forbes. Plays it in, but it's headed clear by the defender. Frizzell, though, manages to pick up the clearance. Turns inside and plays McGeever in ahead of him. He gives it back to Meggett. Meggett with a ball over the top for Moffat. And Owen Moffat, his 9th goal this season. 4-1 now. That is a deserved goal. I know I said at the start he didn't have the best of starts, but he has been involved in pretty much everything. And he deserves his goal there. What a pass from Darryl Meggett. What a pass. That's our centre back. A great finish there from Owen Moffat as well. Final 5 minutes of the game. It's a free kick now for Queen's Park. Played over the top for McHattie, but he was offside. So it's still 4-1. And this is a good lead to be taken into the second leg if we can hold on to it. Just offside, very tight. I was offside nonetheless. I'll take the offside, thanks. Knight does well to win the ball from the throw in. Frizzell finds Dingana ahead of him, but he loses the ball, and it's coming forward now for Queen's Park. Dixon has it. He cuts inside. He has a shot. It's a bit of a scuff shot. Almost caught Zabra off guard, but he managed to get down to it. A big throw out from him to Frizzell. Frizzell trying to play Moffat through, but it's cut out by the defence. Frizzell's picked it back up though, and he's found Dingana this time. Dingana inside to Kirkpatrick. He gives it out wide now to Knight. Knight has got room to run into ahead of him. He's trying to cut inside for some reason. Plays it across to Kitongo. Wasn't the best of passes. Kirkpatrick has it now. He feeds Cox through ahead of him. Cox's shot not on target. He was never worrying the goalkeeper. McGeever's given away a free kick there. Only a yellow card for him. I thought he was going to get sent off for a second. In the final minute of added time, it's a free kick to Queen's Park. Ball's played in, and Meggett gets up there to head clear. It was offside for Queen's Park anyway. Meggett has had a great game, obviously trying to make up for his performance in the last one. And is repaying the faith that I showed in him. Patrick has it now. He plays it forward to Cox as the full-time whistle goes. Dumbarton 4, Queen's Park 1. I'll take that as a first leg result. Not just the scoreline, if we look at the stats, we had the most possession in the first half. Queen's Park probably just had the better of the first half, but we had the most of the possession, and overall 3.2 XG to their 1.2. 17 shots, 8 on target, 11 and 4 for them. Yeah, I'd say we deserved that. And the result in the other game, Partick Thistle only just with beating Cove Rangers, so they take a 2-1 lead into their second leg. 4-1 lead, get into the second leg. Be back in just a second with the team for that game. And we're back now with the team for the game against Queen's Park in the second leg. A few changes, mostly down to fitness levels. So we'll run through the team. It is as follows: Zabra in goals, Govia, Meggett, Crichton and Wardrope at the back. Although McGeever is actually fit, so I think we're going to bring him on in place of Crichton. Forbes and Carswell in midfield. Cox and Frizzell are the wide players, with Moffat and Dingana leading the line. Ethan Ross is still a little bit tired, as is Kirkpatrick from the last game at night as well. So that's why those changes have been made. So as the game gets underway, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the... Well, we're not going to be keeping an eye on the Partick Thistle and Cove Rangers game because it's not kicked off yet. But we'll be keeping an eye on the score there. Find out who we're going to be playing in the next round if we go through. But 6 minutes in, it is Queen's Park coming forward with it. McPake gets on the left, he plays in Anderson, but his shot is wild and over the bar. So we weathered the first attack from Queen's Park. 20 minutes in now, we've only just had our first shot. Nothing much really happening. We are dominating possession though. Throw in for Queen's Park. Ball's played into the box. And Megget was up there, couldn't get to it, but done enough to put off the attacker. And his header was over the bar. Another highlight though for Queen's Park. The ball played forward for Murray. He finds Perez out wide, who plays over the top for Anderson. Anderson has got past the defence, but brilliant play by McGeever to get back and get the block on. We've still only had one shot. All of a sudden we've now had 4. Corner from Forbes. It's headed clear and it's Queen's Park now can counter. We are getting men back, but are we getting them back quick enough? Yes, we are. Gavia with an excellent tackle to stop the attack. Although Perez has got past him this time, he plays it into the box. Anderson's there. His first shot's blocked and his second one is straight at Zabret, luckily enough. I don't think knew much about it. He couldn't hold on to it, but the ball was eventually cleared. So half time then. 0-0 at half time. It's a highlight straight from kick-off, as the ball is played all the way back to the Queen's Park goalkeeper. Dangana runs the press, but the goalkeeper plays it long up the field, and Megget has lost out there, and the shot eventually just goes over the bar. We have been really lucky that Queen's Park have been wasteful with their chances today. There are a few players who are not really playing particularly well. Wardrope with throw in though. Gazelle gives it to Carswell. Carswell trying to find Cox, who does manage to get a head on it. He can't get any power behind it, and it's easy for the goalkeeper. He tries to get something going quickly, but McGeever was there to cut out the long ball, and it's with Govia now on the left hand side. He tries to find someone inside, but it's cut out, and it is Queen's Park coming forward again. Again, they waste their chance as the shot is well wide. We are riding our luck like nobody's business today. Rizal has the ball. He comes inside with it. Don't know why he's coming inside with it. Gives it to Forbes. Forbes plays it out wide to Cox. He's got Gavia overlapping him, and he uses him. Gavia tries to give it back to Forbes. Forbes does well to manage to win the ball, and what a shot from Stuart Carswell. It's only his 3rd goal of the season. Second goal we've seen like that in the past few games, and I think with that 1-0 lead making it 5-1 in aggregate, I think it's safe to say we are going to get through this tie. Forbes does really well after a poor pass from Govia. Plays it inside to Carswell, who just, first time, rifles it into the bottom corner. Excellent play. I'm going to make a few changes just to freshen things up. The team are looking a little bit complacent. Moffat's not playing particularly well this game, so Afalayan can come on for him. Frizzell's not really playing particularly well, so we're going to swap him and Cox. Switch Cox to the winger. And we're going to bring Ethan Ross on the left-hand side. That'll do for now. Tell the team to focus because there are quite a lot of players that are looking complacent. So 66 minutes now, and it's Wardrope with the ball on the right-hand side. He finds Forbes in the middle of the park. Forbes with the big switch out to the right-hand side, and Cox gets on to the end of it. If he can get past the left back, he can get a ball into the box, and Dangana was up there for it. It's headed clear by the defence, and then played forward quickly for Anderson, who has got through, and Zabret stays on his feet and makes a great save. Puts it by for the corner, and the corner to come in for Queen's Park. Carswell is up there to head clear. Still Queen's Park coming forward, although the highlight ends. The attack must not have came to anything. Throw in now for Queen's Park. Forbes with a great tackle to win it. Cleared up the park, but it's headed back by the defender, and McGeever is able to cut out the attempted knock-on from the Queen's Park forward. We are really weathering a storm here. I don't like it. I would feel a lot more comfortable if there were no highlights, or if we were getting all the highlights. What a goal from Bruce Anderson. He's pulled one back for Queen's Park. It's 5-2 in aggregate now, 1-1 on the night. He ran in to get the ball there to try and get it back to the centre circle quickly, but Zabrit wasn't letting him. Dixon finds Anderson in a bit of space. He just turns and first time absolutely burst the back of the net with that one. So we're coming into the final 10 minutes now, and people are starting to tire. I think I will take Forbes off for Kirkpatrick. This corner comes in, McGeever heads it clear, and Ross does well to get on to the end of that. He's got it back now from Dangana from Afline, sorry, on the right hand side. Gavia's gone down injured. Ross was carrying on with the ball. Kirkpatrick with the shot. Keep his shot down. Gavia's going to have to come off. Don't have any more substitutions. Right. So what I think we can do is Megget can go out there. Carswell can drop back in there for Megget. We'll move Kirkpatrick into the middle of the park. Not into the middle of the park, thank you. And try and hold out for the last couple of minutes. Wardrobe does well to win the ball, trying to get Dangana free, but the defence was able to clear. I don't think it's really going to matter too much what happens now, because we are 30 seconds over the allotted added time. So this is going to be probably the last attack, and even if they score with it, it's not going to be enough. Although it might be us that are going to get another goal. Dangana's managed to get past the last man. He gets into the box, but the keeper gets down and makes a good save. And you can see Dangana, head in hands, knows he should have scored. As a corner comes in, headed back out to Cox. Cox plays it in again and headed clear by the defender this time. And we're now a minute and a half over what it should be. Could we blow the final whistle, please? Referee? You've forgotten to look at your watch. We're now 2 minutes over the allotted time. Although Dangana could be in again. He's not got any support. He managed to make something out of that. Found Ethan Ross, but Ross's shot was over the bar. Didn't really matter. Final whistle gone. 1-1 on the night. 5-2 on aggregate. Excellent performance over the two legs from the players. It's Partick Thistle in the final. And again, it's a two-legged final. Yeah. So that will be the next episode. Will be the playoff final against Partick Thistle. And that wraps up the playoff semi-final episode. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to leave a like down below. And while you're down there, subscribe button and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. As always, thank you very much for watching.